Well, I mean, speaking of pimping, I actually interviewed a couple pimps recently.
My friends.
Don Magic Juan.
My friend.
And Fillmore Slim.
Also my friend.
Who, by the way, Fillmore looks incredible at 84.
Yeah, bitches still want to get women.
My God.
They do.
Yeah, I mean, my dad's around the same age, and he's not in very good shape.
It's that pimp juice.
Yeah, maybe if my dad was pimping, he might be better off.
If I was pimping and had all them hoes, you'd be looking young too.
You know, and I know these are very polarizing interviews because some people are going to agree with what they do, and some people are going to be appalled at what they do. You grew up in Oakland, which is sort of a pimp capital.
Sure.
What do you think about pimping?
Well, I think that there are hoes, for sure. There are generational hoes. There's hoes whose mamas was hoes and they hoe. You know, I think that the game that a motherfucker spit on a chick with no daddy at home who needs some attention maybe and is about getting money is an easy, it's an easy pull, especially back in the day when it was a different time, it wasn't about the internet, it wasn't about the... And hoes actually in my area, Oakland, California, them bitches looked like movie stars. This was before crack and all that shit. These bitches had on fur coats on the street, had beautiful wigs, looked like, let's go, get one of these bitches. And we used to watch them like on parade. I would sit at a place called Mosswood Park, on West MacArthur in Oakland. And there was, these little cheap motel row. Mm-hmm. And so the hoes all worked out there and stuff like that. And it was really like going to the movies, and we watched it. And there's good parts of being a hoe, and there's bad parts of being a hoe. But it depends on the dude you choose. I mean, if you got a motherfucker that's just going to gorilla pimp you and not let you leave, that's one thing. If you get seduced by that, if you get a dude who says, Becky, bitch, if you want to walk away, walk. That's, always cool, too. But I think that it all stems down from bitches with daddy issues and all that shit and a motherfucker who got good game.
Yeah, I have no problems with prostitution.
It's the oldest
profession in the book.
Profession in the world. It'll be here
around.
when cotton and grass don't sell, pussy will sell.
Right. Fillmore Slim said that. When you talk about prostitution, they say it's the world's oldest profession.
That's right, from the Bible.
So when corn cotton won't sell, pussy still will.
I knew one of them condiments.
Yeah. I have no problems with pimping. At the end of the day, if a girl cannot handle her own business and needs a man to kind of overlook the process and, handle all the things that she's not good at handling, like paying for an apartment and, paying her bills and stuff like that, you got women who just can't handle things themselves. And a pimp comes in and he takes care of everything. I have no problems with it. I do have a problem when it comes to underage. I have a problem when you talk about gorilla pimping, when they're beating the women,
down,
or the drug pimps who get the girls strung out.
Yeah.
Don Magic Juan and Fillmore Slim weren't on that. Now, I mean, you have a lot of different types of pimping out there. You have gorilla pimping, which is, where you essentially, beat up the women all the time.
That's right.
You got the drug pimps that get the girls strung out.
That's right.
But that's never, you've never practiced either one of those.
Oh, no. Oh, no. If it didn't fit, I didn't force it, okay?
No, that's when pimping was classy, sort of, if you will. When pimping had rules and regulations and a code. There's a code in them streets. There's levels to that shit back then.
One of the things that the Don Magic Juan said that bothers some people was he said that some of his kids, he has like 20-something kids.
22.
22? He wouldn't tell me the exact number. He said in the mid-20s somewhere.
Well, 25. Who knows? But he got over 20 children.
He said some of his kids became pimps and hoes also. Did any of your daughters turn into prostitutes?
Yes.
They did?
Yeah, I've had daughters that have been involved in prostitution.
Okay.
Yeah.
I assume being pimped by other men.
I didn't have son that was involved in pimping.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So on both sides, okay.
But my thing is, if it's something that you must do, even if they ask me today, you got to learn to do it right.
And he said he didn't have a problem with his daughters hoeing as long as they knew the game. And, Fillmore Slim said that he doesn't do that. He said that none of his kids followed his footsteps. His kids went to college, went into the entertainment industry, this, that, and the third. But Don Magic Juan is very unapologetic. What do you think about that? About a pimp having daughters who end up being hoes?
Well, he is such a legend, you know what I'm saying? And this is your daddy. And I'm sure daddy wasn't around to really raise all them children in the way that he would have maybe liked to be able to be. Mm-hmm. And, it's just like if Easy is your daddy and you're Lil Easy, you might go in that direction. So if your dad is one of the most famous pimps in the world and you live in Chicago or anything like that where he's motherfucking king, then you too might want to get a little pimp juice on you. If you got daughters who are hoes anyway, and there are people who have daughters that are hoes, they fuck for free any motherfucking way. If a bitch is out there fucking for free and your daddy was a pimp, how dumb are you to not get paid? So I don't have nothing to say about that because who can control these goddamn kids any fucking way? And when you got over 20 of them, they gonna do what the fuck they want to do anyway. I'm sure he didn't say, hey, be a hoe. But he probably did say, hey, I heard you fucking all these guys, you're on your third fucking kid. What are you doing? Like you should have been, not that scenario, but just, you know what I'm saying? And so that's their business, child. And I just hope they were successful because what you don't want to be is Bishop Don Magic Juan's broke hoe daughter. That's stupid.